In the vast and vibrant Africa, animals are always on the move, as if following a greater plan from God. Every year, millions of animals embark on long journeys, crossing vast distances to find food, water, and safe places to breed. For these animals, these journeys are much more than a necessity. They're a true fight for survival against the challenges nature imposes. Each journey is like a great adventure, where animals must be swift, strong, and persistent. No matter the animal's size, they all share the same goal: survival. They travel through breathtaking places, often incredibly challenging, like the vast plains of the Savannah, where they must battle hungry predators. In the scorching deserts, the lack of water is a constant threat. They cross dangerous rivers, march under blistering heat. And soar through endless skies. Despite so many difficulties, these animals never give up. God gave them such powerful instincts that help them push forward, guiding every step of this journey. Each year they repeat this path, and every journey demonstrates the strength and determination of these animals. Nature, created by God, is full of challenges, but also of wonders. Every time an animal overcomes a difficulty, it grows, learns, and adapts, demonstrating how God created all things to transform and remain strong. In this documentary, we'll explore in detail some of the most impressive migrations on this continent, where strength, courage, and intelligence are tested with every step of the way, always under the eyes of God, who guides these creatures on their journeys. In the heart of Africa, in a magical place between Tanzania and Kenya, occurs one of nature's greatest adventures. The Great Migration. Imagine a sea of animals, nearly 2 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras and gazelles, all traveling together on a long journey of over 800 kilometers. They do this every year, driven by the need to find fresh grass and water, something nature generously provides them. This migration is so breathtaking that it's considered one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. When the heat of the dry season arrives, the wildebeest and their companions must leave the vast, parched plains of southern Serengeti and head north toward the Masai Mara. And what's most incredible is they make this journey in search of life, overcoming obstacles and facing enormous challenges. But what stands out most is the incredible strength and endurance of these animals, who follow the instinct and wisdom from God to stay alive. Every step is a battle for survival, a true test of adaptation and courage. During this endless trek, the wildebeest face a series of challenges that push their limits. Hunger and thirst are constant companions. Fat reserves are quickly depleted, and they need to find food to maintain their strength. Even when pastures are scarce, and the rains that should revitalize the soil don't always come on time. Moreover, predators follow them closely, waiting for the right moment to strike. Lions, leopards, and hyenas. Even wild dogs take advantage of the massive concentration of prey to feed. Despite all the danger surrounding them, the herds push forward, guided by an instinct given by God that compels them to continue the journey. For the zebras and gazelles accompanying the wildebeest, this journey is also a fight for life. They face the same challenges. But traveling together, the strength of the group makes them safer. When they're in a herd, they increase their chances of escaping from predators, creating the confusion that helps mislead the hunters. The way they move together, with such synchronization, is breathtaking. There's no defined leader, yet they all seem to be guided by a collective wisdom. Each one follows the rhythm of the other, and this coordination is vital for crossing the plains and avoiding natural dangers like swamps and deep rivers. But the greatest challenge is still ahead. The dreaded Mara River. When the herds reach the Mara River, everything changes. This river, which flows through the Serengeti and Masai Mara, is one of the greatest obstacles of this journey. Its normally calm waters can turn into complete chaos after the rains, making the crossing extremely dangerous. And it's not just the currents that threaten them, but also the massive crocodiles that patiently await this opportunity each year. When they approach the river, the wildebeest and zebras stand still on the bank, unsure what to do, torn between fear and the need to cross. The murky waters conceal the dangers lurking below. They all know this crossing claims thousands of lives each year. Some are swept away by the current, unable to fight against the force of the water. Others end up in the jaws of crocodiles, whose powerful jaws trap them and drag them down. But despite all these dangers, the instinct given by God drives them to cross, always in search of survival. The tension on the banks of the Mara River is intense. When the first wildebeest decides to face the river, it triggers a chain reaction. Hundreds, then thousands of wildebeest follow without hesitation, trying to cross as quickly as possible. Chaos takes over the scene as animals trample over one another, desperate to flee from predators and reach the safety of the other shore. In the midst of this turmoil, crocodiles take advantage of the confusion, attacking their prey with deadly precision. It's a true fight for survival, and only the strongest, fastest, or luckiest manage to escape. But even for those who survive the crossing, the journey is far from over. When they reach the other bank, exhausted. The wildebeest and zebras must still continue their journey toward the northern grasslands. Despite their heavy fatigue, they push on, driven by the promise of food and water. This moment reveals the strength and determination of these animals, who face death at every step, but never give up on their goal. The crossing of the Mara River is one of the most dramatic moments of the Great Migration, a clear example of how nature can be both magnificent and merciless. For the wildebeest and zebras, it's a test of bravery, endurance, and faith, a fight for life in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. And while the wildebeest and zebras face the challenges of the plains and rivers of the Savannah in other parts of Africa, another equally impressive migration takes place in the arid regions of the Kalahari Desert. Here, African elephants, the largest land creatures on Earth, embark on an epic journey in search of something even more precious: water, a vital resource that guides their path, like a gift from God. In the midst of the desert's aridity, during the dry season, the Kalahari transforms into a desert that's almost impossible to inhabit, where water vanishes and resources become extremely scarce. For elephants, these challenging conditions are a test of survival, and their salvation comes from something very special: the wisdom of the matriarchs. The oldest females of the group, they hold in their memories the ancestral roots that lead to the rare water holes, which are like gifts from God in the desert. These water holes are essential for their group's survival, but finding them and reaching them is a difficult task full of obstacles. The elephant's journey can extend for hundreds of kilometers, from the desert to the Okavango Delta, where seasonal floods create a temporary oasis amid the aridity. The journey is challenging and exhausting. The scorching desert heat quickly dries up any water source, and the sparse vegetation offers little food. To make matters worse, predators like lions and hyenas are always lurking, threatening especially the calves and the older members of the group. But the matriarchs, with their wisdom acquired over decades of experience, lead the elephants with firmness and care, guiding them along safe routes and protecting the most vulnerable. And then, after a long and grueling trek, relief arrives the Okavango Delta. This water paradise, fed by rains from the highlands of Angola, spreads across the desert, creating a maze of channels, islands, and swamps. For elephants, it's a place of rest where they can refresh themselves, feed, and regain their strength before facing the long journey back again. This migration is not only a test of endurance and strength, but also a demonstration of how nature and the wisdom of God help maintain balance in life, even in the most challenging places. Arriving at the Okavango Delta is not the end of the migration, but a vital moment of rest and recovery. It's as if God granted them a pause to renew their strength. In this oasis, elephants gather to socialize, strengthen family bonds, and teach the young about the routes they'll one day have to follow. This is the moment when they remember that, despite the immense challenges, unity and wisdom are essential for survival. For many, this migration is more than just a journey. It's the difference between life and death. And it's a powerful testament to the strength and resilience of these gentle giants. While the elephants cross the deserts in search of water, in the skies of Africa, another epic migration is taking place. Millions of migratory birds from different species cross the African continent on an extraordinary journey, departing from the fertile lands of Europe toward the southern regions of Africa. For many of these birds, the greatest challenge of the trip is crossing the Sahara Desert. The Sahara, with its extreme temperatures and vast expanses of sand, is a true natural barrier. Flying over it isn't just a matter of distance, but of sheer survival. The birds must fly for long periods without stopping, crossing a land where there's no food, water, or shelter. The blistering heat during the day can be unbearable, while the nights are relentlessly cold. To survive, these birds rely not only on their energy reserves, but also on their incredible ability to navigate with precision. A flock of birds like swallows, falcons, and herons fly across the sky, guided by the strength of God. They take advantage of the wind to rest their wings and fly great distances without exerting too much effort. But suddenly, sandstorms can arise, confusing them and forcing them to change direction. A small mistake can be fatal for them, as they can get lost, exhausted, or even dehydrated. It's like a constant fight against the elements, where every decision is crucial for survival. During the day, the birds use the sun to orient themselves, and at night, they follow the stars in Earth's magnetic field. Many travel in groups, forming a V in the sky, which helps conserve energy and increases the chances that the entire flock survives. When they're about to cross the desert, they sense the scent of Africa's forests and savannas. After flying for days without stopping, they finally see the green vegetation that promises food and rest, a true gift from God. Upon reaching the greener regions of Africa, they rest, feed, and regain strength before continuing south. This moment is very important for them, not only to survive, but also to ensure they'll be able to raise their young. They travel to specific places where they build their nests and care for their chicks as part of the cycle of life. The migrations in Africa are one of nature's greatest spectacles. They not only showcase the fight for survival, but also the incredible strength of birds and other animals facing enormous challenges. From wildebeest crossing dangerous rivers to elephants braving the Kalahari Desert and birds defying the fierce winds of the Sahara, every journey is a story of courage and perseverance. Each successful migration is a victory of life, a gift from God, that teaches us that even in the greatest adversities, there is always a way. Year after year, these migrations remind us of the beauty of African landscapes and the stories of resilience they hold. They're a celebration of life, showing how all living beings have the capacity to adapt and overcome challenges. They are a powerful example of strength, perseverance, and faith in life's journey.